Hi everybody, it's Diana with StampingWithDi.com, and I am here with this week's Teach Me Tuesdays. And guess what you can get now? Everybody can get the Hey Birthday Chick bundle and the Hey Chick bundle. And I know I've been having fun with them for a while, but now everybody can get them. So I'm gonna play with both bundles today. So hi Alana, how are you? So anyway, so it's going to take a little bit of time, so I don't want to talk too much at the beginning because the card is super cute. The card is super cute. Hello. Yes, I probably was like a second late. One clock's fast, one clock's slow. So if you are short on, like if you're running late, then you look at the slow clock, right? So then you're not late. But anyways, okay, so hi Mary. All right, so let me turn the phone around and then we'll get started. Hey Stacy. Okay, so let's get going. All right, so let me turn the phone. So February, new month means a new code. So this is February's host code, and if you need anything, if you don't have a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, I would love to be your demonstrator. And if you use that code, you know, that's good. But also, I have a new incentive this month, and of course I didn't grab that of all craziness, but it's the awesome opal gems, and you can see them on my blog. So my blog address is there, the code is there, and it shows what they are, what the incentive is for this month, and the 2 classes. So don't forget the Over the Border with Di and Marcy, the Hey Birthday Chick bundle virtual class. So we extended the RSVP date till the 5th. So you have a couple more days to sign up for that. And then what you will do is we're doing 6 cute projects. You can kind of see a little sneak of them right there. And then you will get let me make sure I'm picking the right ones here. All right, so you will get the Hey Birthday Chick stamp set and the Hey, it's just called Birthday Chick. I'm still wish they would just name it the same. And the Birthday Chick. Now I'm showing you the back side because since I've been playing, I have who knows what in the envelopes because they are just going to be used all the time together. So what I did was I took a picture of what is really in that die and I stuck it in the envelope. So if I ever want to put them away, you know, if I'm not using them, then I do want to put them in the right envelope. So this, just make sure because right now they're all mixed up. All right, so I'm going to be using the Hey Birthday Chick bundle and the Sisters Hey Chick bundle as well. All right, I'm also using the stitched rectangles. And I think that's all that I pulled from. I'm also using the Ice Cream DSP, the Ice Cream Corner DSP. And I just cut this out because I wanted to make sure I was using the colors that went with the DSP. So I just cut this off the back of the cardboard piece that comes with the DSP, which tells the colors. And I just kind of keep that on my table so that I know what I'm doing. Don't always know what I'm doing. All right, so let's get started with the cute card. Hi, Ian. Okay, so to speed things up, because the card is going to take a little bit of time, I already cut out the chickens, and I am using every single chicken in the yard. All right. So let's get started coloring them. So let's grab, what am I grabbing? The light gray granite. Let me scoot, I don't want to scoot too much because I'm kind of going to just be coloring them all together, okay? All right, so light gray granite, this little girl, she is just going to get little bits of gray granite here and there. But she's basically a white chicken. So she's just going to get a little bit of highlights here and there with the gray. Same with this girl here. She's just going to get a little bit of gray here and there. Awesome. And then I want to get out my dark gray granite. So how many of you ordered yours today? I need to turn this baby over. How many of you ordered your sets today? And I actually want to grab my dark smoky slate. So I changed it. So now I have the dark smoky slate. So hopefully you did. And like I said, hopefully you'll do Marcy and my class. We have, we still have some room available. So you want to make sure that you get registered. Okay, so these two are going to be the same kind of chicken. So I'm just going to do the dark smoky slate on her as well. And these little girls are so easy to color. Okay, so I think that's all I want right now. And then I will grab my dark gray granite. You had them already, Stacy? Well, hopefully this will give you an idea of a fun card to do with them. Yeah, demonstrators, we could get them earlier, but now everybody can get them. And I love that they came out with the matching one. So if you got the Hey Chick a couple years ago when it was a celebration item, so now you have the die that goes with it. And if you didn't, it comes in a bundle. But if you did, you can buy just the dies by themselves. So don't be freaking out if you go, oh my gosh, I only see the bundle. So no, you can get the individual dies. And I have those numbers on my blog. So you can figure it out. Okay, so happy birthday. So this is what I'm going to use later. So while I have my light pool party out, I'm just going to add a little bit of color to my happy birthday. So that was light pool party on the egg of the chicken, just to give it a little bit of color. Let's see, there was another color in the DSP, and that was Bermuda Bay. So what I want to do is I want to color the little cupcake, and I'm going to use the dark Bermuda Bay. So that was the dark Bermuda. And then I will finish it off with a light. So we have a cute little Bermuda Bay cupcake. All right. And then I have like 2 different things with all my colors in it. Can you imagine? Can you hear me rummaging through? Here it is. So I also want to do some red. So of course, she pulls out her light soft suede. So if you are new to my channel, before I color red, I always use the light soft suede, and it just makes the red be a little more earthy looking. It gives you almost another shade of a red. So I'm just making my balloon red. I'm holding my balloon so that I don't bend the string. So I'm just kind of pressing. So instead of holding the chicken here and bend the balloon, I'm holding the balloon. Because if the chicken wants to move underneath, it probably won't because I'm coloring it. But all right, so this is the light soft suede. Then this little girl, she's also got her little doohickeys. And let's see, where else do we have? Okay, this little girl, she's got her waffles. Oh my gosh, I'm not even going to try. All right, I should know because we've had chickens for years. But, okay, so that looks good. And then I can always add more. But I'm going to use Poppy Parade for the red. So I'm going to grab my dark Poppy Parade and I'm going to add a little bit right over top of the soft suede. And then that's going to give that pool party a little earthier looking red, but you'll get almost like 3 colors of red by doing this. All right, so then same thing, do my balloon, but I'm gonna come out a little bit. So I'm covering the soft suede, but I'm coming out so you'll get that extra red tone. So this was the dark pool party. I love the sound of that, because that means you're really getting your color in there. Okay, and then the light pool party to finish them off. I'm so glad you're looking forward to the class, Mary. We are too. We've been chomping at the bit to get these little chickens in your hand. All right, so this was just a light, and then that will lighten up and look better as it dries, because it's really saturated with the colors right now. All right, so finish these ones, and I'm sure I forgot some of them while I'm doing this, because I do, right here. All right, I want this to be red, so now I'm going backwards. But what's cool about these markers, whether you like to color dark first or light first, it all looks good when you're done. Okay, so that was the light because I had it in my hand. And now I'm going to add that soft suede. And then I'll finish it with the dark. So see, no harm, no foul. Isn't it funny where sayings come from? The other day, I don't even know who I said it to. I said, just give me 2 shakes of a lamb's tail. Now, who says that? It must have been Granny or something, because I don't think I have ever said it, but it just came out of my mouth. Or maybe I texted it. I don't even know. But it was like, maybe it was because we've been doing so much with these little critters. Okay, let me do their beaks. So I'm just using pumpkin pie to do their little beaks. And basically, those ones are almost done. Okay, so little beak, the little feet. And it's too funny. We're down to 1 chicken. We've had some rain, and the one little thing that, it's like a self-waterer, it drips a little bit, and the ducks love that. Like they say, to bring a duck to water or something like that. There's another saying. Is totally true, because those ducks love the water. But the poor chicken, she's not a big fan of mud and water. And she's the last one. I feel so sad for her. Like, it's like, what's going to happen when we're down to the last duck and the last chicken of all? Like, well, we've already got the last chicken, but because she is all by herself at night in the hen house. And I thought, oh my gosh, I'm glad we don't have like frozen winters, because she would probably freeze to death. Let me scoot down. She would probably freeze to death because she doesn't have her sisters to keep her warm like she used to. All right, so these are just little pumpkin pie feet. All right, I do believe I got all the little pumpkin pies done. All right, now we need some Flirty Flamingo, cute little cheeks. So I'm adding a little Flirty Flamingo here, a little Flirty Flamingo here, and this just gives like a healthy little glow, and then just like a cute little pinkness. So a little bit there, a little bit here, and I should be paying attention, making sure that you can see. I had some iced tea. I got some powdered iced tea, and there's no sugar in it, and I need sugar. And oh my gosh, it took forever for me to get the ratio right, but I think I had too much sugar because I feel like I'm a little, not jittery, but I do feel a little pumped up on sugar. Okay, so now this is dark petal pink. So I'm just adding a little bit to the heads. Not a whole lot because she's still a white chicken, but I want to give her just a little bit of a healthy kind of look. So this one's going to be a little bit more with the petal pink. And this one with the petal pink. So most of you, I hope when you see me color, you go, oh my gosh, she's going to color again. Let's change the channel. Or I hope when you color, you go, oh, I need to add some flirty flamingo to that critter or that little person because it makes it look so cute. All right, and the cute little tail. So that's the dark petal pink. Let's see, go around, and she's little, so she doesn't need a whole lot. And then I will finish with the light. Thanks, Anne. I hope that more people don't mind that I like to color because that's kind of my thing I love to do. Even as a kid, I always had a coloring book. All right, so that little chicken, she's done. So when the chickens are done, off to the side they go. All right, and then they will be ready for the next step. All right, so this one is almost done too. I love how the flirty flamingos and the petal pinks blend so well. Okay, she's done. I still need to do their head. So see, it's just real subtle. But it just gives their heads just a different little color. So they do have a little bit of a different color. All right, so she's done too. So I have these girls to finish. All right, and these are the frizzles. I always wanted frizzled chicks, and we never did get them. Okay, so what I'm going to do is, let's do the little baby. And I am using mango. So this is light mango melody. That's what I try to do, is give ideas for coloring. Maybe, you know, mixing colors that you might not have. All right, so this is the, what did I say? Light mango melody. So I'm going to put it there, a little bit on the candle, a little bit on the tail feathers, a little bit here, because it would be a little bit darker there, and underneath here a little bit. All right, so these girls are sisters, so they're going to look very similar. So again, this was the light mango melody. And see, look how good that mango melody blends even with the petal and the flirty. Okay, and then I want to finish these guys off, or girls, with, now this one could be a boy. This one could be a boy. All right. And then this is the So Saffron. So that's good for that one. And I'll put a little bit there on the hat. So she's done. Now we just need to finish these little girls. So this is the dark So Saffron. I better be, yep, the dark. And these, the saffron, they're stinky. It's funny how some of them stink. And then Marcy was the one that brought it up the other day, and I was like, let me go smell my marker. Now, that's not what you should be doing, but I did. And yes, it's stinky. All right. And then this is the light saffron, just to finish them up. And look how good. It just blends right up into there. Just like beautifully blends out. All right. Now we have to give our girls some fun hair. All right. Let me put those away. I do believe I'm done with all the markers except for their hairdos. So these girls are ready for a party. They went to the hair salon. And let's see, what colors do I got here? I'm doing Heather and Purple Posy. Another two colors that go so well together. So I want to start with my dark Purple Posy. And I'm just going to, I'm just kind of coloring it in. I'm not trying to be a perfectionist with it because it's going to be all sorts of different colors. So that was, again, the dark Purple Posy. Now remember, Purple Posy is one of the in colors that will be retiring. So you want to make sure that you grab it. I'm also going to put a little bit on the tail feathers. I'll do it with the darker one, the Highland Heather. Because they will run out, like, they usually don't make it till the end of the catalog because people know, oh, I need to get these in colors before they're gone. So if you need a refill for your ink pads, not Purple Posy, but like the other ones, just make sure you grab them. During celebration is an awesome time to do that because not only are you making sure that you have your in color refills for when they're gone, you know, for good, you are also earning your celebration items. Okay. And now the dark Highland Heather to finish them off. So see, they're just getting this cute little hairdo. We could call this little frizzle chicken Medusa because that's kind of what her hair looks like. But if you want to see some fun pictures of chickens, all you want to do is Google frizzle chickens. And it's just endless. Okay. So we have all our little girls all colored and ready to go. So let's get the card going. Let me move these things out of the way. I don't need that anymore. All right. So I am using Purple Posy cardstock. And what I did is it's just a regular card. It is scored. Let me show you. I have this little thing here. All right. So it's scored at 4 1/4. And then here, let me do this, because this is how you're going to do it. Well, this is how I do it. I am not a mathematician or a scientist. I am a stamper, and this is kind of how my mind works. Okay, so I'm going to use a ruler. And so here's your 4 1/4. Maybe I should get it so you guys can actually see it. All right, so here's your 4 1/4 score, right? But I want you to make a mark at the 5 3/4. So that's right here. So this is 5 3/4, just a little pencil mark. And then we're going to come down and we're going to do the same thing here. So I just kind of balance, like have the piece of paper touch the ruler. And then we go 5 3/4, a little tiny mark there. It's really small because I'm going to erase it. Then we're going to turn the cardstock. So we have our two 5 3/4, 5 3/4. Now you can do it on your Simply score, but I ended up just doing it this way because I had let's see, 2 3/4. Okay, so now we want to go 2 3/4 because this, when I was scoring on the Simply score, it made it a little bit of a bigger divot, and it was just changing the sides a little bit. And like I said, I am not a mathematician or a scientist or a genius by no means. So, all right. And then this little mark is 2 3/4. So 2 3/4. So it's just a little mark there and then there. Because it leaves a little divot, and then I need to find my, here it is. So this is what works. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to match this little divot. So I just kind of put my stylus on it, and I put my ruler there, and then I find the other one, and I put my stylus there till they hit. So I just want them to hit. Does that make sense? All right. Then I'm going to draw like a line. So then I draw like a score line. Okay. Then I'm doing the same thing on the other side. So I put my stylus on that mark, and then I find this one and I make it touch the ruler. So touch the ruler. And then we go like this, and then we go, please, Papa, make this be good. All right. So then we have these lines, and then you can erase the little pencil marks. All right. Then I'm going to score. So I'm just kind of making my, score line. So I go like this. I take my bone folder, and I go like that. And then I just pay attention, because it doesn't score as much as it would on the Simply Scored. So that's why I'm like really watching how it's scoring, like that I don't bend it in the wrong spot. Okay, so then we have this. So what this does is it gives you this. Oh, that's way off. Look how that is. That's because I'm not a scientist. All right, so that's because we're live and because it's just happened. Okay, so then I'm just going to keep going. I'm just going to keep going, because it is what it is. It's probably because when I folded, but those are the measurements, but you just want to fiddle fart, because I tried. You should see how many I tried, because this is, okay, so this is my original card that I found from forever and forever and forever and forever. So this is basically, I'm like, oh, I'm going to make this card. So see how it was scored a little bit off. So see how it's got a little bit of a gap here? So I tried a few things and it just wasn't working, because then they were really crooked. So I just was like, you know what? It's just going to be how it is, because the card is so cute when you get it done. People are not going to notice if you're off by like a fraction of, what would that be, a 16? I don't know. I think those are 16s. But anyways, I measure by dits. Okay, so then this is the ice cream DSP, and that's going to go on the inside like that. And then this is also the DSP for the ice cream. Now it's important that you pick a DSP that doesn't have an up or a down. So you wouldn't want to put the ice cream, because this is going here. So let me show you. So this is just the sprinkles. And this is, I don't even know what this card is called. I'm just saying it's a basket card. All right. And then what you do is you are going to go like this. So now you have this. So you can see that DSP on the front of the card. And see, it's not as obvious that it's off. I mean, if it bothered you, I probably could trim it, but I'm not going to trim it. So, and it could be that I didn't trim this right. Or it could just be, I'm a stamper, not a mathematician. Okay, so this is what we have. Now we can see this DSP from the front. So that's what I mean about, you don't want to put this paper, because then your ice cream cones would be either upside down here, or they would be upside down here. So you just want to make sure that whatever the paper is that's going to get like this, that it's a paper that does not have a direction. The one I showed you before, this one did, but it doesn't matter because it's just like a straight direction. It's not a picture. So when you open it, they went this way. When you closed, it went this way. That doesn't matter. But if it's an actual picture of something, you know, you wouldn't want your ice cream melting upside down inside your card. Okay, so now we have these little things, and I'm just going to take my adhesive, and I'm just going to put a little tiny little bit of adhesive like that, just to kind of keep it closed. Because now what we're going to do is we are going to start to decorate our card. So we have inside our card, let me scoot up a little bit so you can see. So inside our card, we are going to put "You're still a spring chicken." And I'm going to put it off to the side just a little bit. So I keep going like this because I want to make sure it gets covered. So let me get my glue dots. So I'm just going to put it on with glue dots because it's on the inside. So again, so I know I want this to be about there. Good. So that's going to go there. And then we're going to pick Gertie. She's inside here. So same thing. Just make sure, just kind of keep going like this so that you know that she's covered. And then I'm going to put a dimensional on her. And I'm like, where are my dimensionals? All right. So I'm going to put a dimensional on her. Because this card is crazy. All right. So flick those everywhere. Hi, Deb. Hi, Lonnie. Okay. So she's going to go on the inside here. And I also want to put the baby. So let me find the baby. Where's the baby? Here he is. So I want the little baby chick. So when you close the card, I want this little chick here. All right. So a couple more little dimensionals. I love my dimensionals. And these are just the baby dimensionals. So it's perfect to have baby dimensionals on a baby chick. But I also need to grab my regular size dimensionals too. All right. So that one's going to go there. Okay. Then I also, from the dies, because I told you I used all of the dies, I also die cut it out. So we've got chicken wire, we've got fencing, we've got, hi Sherry, we got the little picket fence doohickey, and we even have corn. Now I just picked the corn stalks. I didn't use the actual corn, but you could. I very well may add some corn later. Hi, Cindy. Okay, so then we just start to load up. So that's why I didn't glue here, because I want to be able to stick my stuff in. So if you glue this shut, you can't, load your basket or whatever the heck this card is. Okay, so let's just start. So we have our chicken wire. So let's get a little bit of glue dot on the end of the chicken wire. And it's like stuck to my finger. It's very small. It's like very thin, the chicken wire. So just be careful when you peel it off and then it wants to stick to my finger. Get in there. But it's going to get tucked inside. Okay? So we're going to tuck it in here, but we're going to have it stick out a little bit. So we've got some chicken wire there. We've got some chicken wire on the other side. So we're just kind of making a basket full of chickens or whatever. Like I said, who wants to name this? It probably really had a name, but it just kind of looks like a basket in a way. All right. So I have a couple little pieces of chicken wire to pull out of this one. Just a little tiny, and you don't even have to pick them all out. And you could, you know, poke your little circles. Some I did, some I didn't. All right. So now we're going to put this chicken wire over here. I don't want it to look identical. My husband would go, "Are you kidding? You always make things the same," but let's make it be not all the way the same. Let's start our corn. So I'm putting the glue dots, because what's going to happen is the glue dots just kind of holding them in there. But when I start adding the girls, that's going to keep stuff really in place. And you could use the green tip glue too. All right. So I'm going to put a piece of corn here. And let's see, a piece of corn. Let's see here. I want them to kind of be a little cockeyed. I don't want them to be straight. Is it? Thanks, Stacy. I mean, like I said, I have boxes of cards that I have kept for years. And of course, you know, I don't remember how they were made. I just have the finished card. So you should have seen me trying to figure it out. I had so many boo-boo cards. Okay, so let's see. What I want to do really quick is, before we go any further, I want to get this little girl on the front, because that's going to help. All right, so I need my tweezers and I need my green tip glue. So I want to make sure you can see. So this is the little fence, and I did Poppy Parade only because I did Poppy Parade, the balloon is Poppy Parade, and the little combs or whatever are Poppy Parade. So I wanted it to match. So that's going to go on here. And then the next one. Let's see. And my little, and then we'll just trim. We will just trim the rest of that off. So that just gives it a little bit of a fence. Okay? And then we were going to put, where's the one eating the cupcake? I want to put her on the front. So I'm going to take some dimensionals. I know this video is going to be too long. You're going to have to take a potty break. Okay, hang on a minute. And a little bit on the foot. All right, so let me decorate that. Because what's going to happen, I should have put this one on first, but I was so excited to start putting stuff inside the card. Okay, so this little girl's going to go on the front. And look how cute. Isn't that cute? All right, so now she's going to go on here. So she's going to go on there. So I'm putting my dimensionals on here. So this is kind of backwards, but this way I know they're going to be covered. All right, let me bring her back. So see, she's going to go right on there. And I could even make her go higher, and then it wouldn't be as obvious that I was off a little bit. Let's see. I might. No, I'm not going to. No, I'm not going to. Don't you love it when I just, on the fly, change things up? Okay. So then I want to make sure she's straight. So she's on here. And then I'm just visualizing that she's on there. Okay. So now she's on there. So she will also hold this this straight, you know? Okay. So now we can finish loading up with the rest of the chickens. Okay, so I want the girl with the balloon. She's going to go in here. So I'm going to put dimensionals on here. And so what I do is I just kind of keep going like this. And then you can tell, okay, I can put one here. And see what that's doing? It's holding the corn. So when I put this, it's holding the corn. So even though you only like loosely put the glue dot in there, you know, to hold it, the dimensional is really what's holding it. Okay, so I want you to be able to see her a little bit. All right, so she's there. Then this crazy dancing chicken, I think she might be my favorite because she is just, she's one of those chickens, there's one in every flock, right? That is just insane. We have one that's a duck that's like that. And she's a goober, you know. But, okay, so she's going to go here. Look at her, little chubby wubby. Okay, and then, let's see. Okay, then we have this one and this one. So I want this one to go here. So then I'm just putting my dimensionals. Make sure, it's just before you peel the back off, you just make sure, you know, go like that. You can tell where it is. And I can tell her head is going to go there. That also is holding this corn, and it's holding the chicken wire there. So she's there. And then this girl is going to go over here. But you know what? Last time, oh, that's what, I put her first. Hang on a minute. We got to loosen her head. Boop, 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 boop. Okay. Come on, girly. This is what, see, there we go. All right, because I forgot. I put this one first. Crazy, crazy. I don't know who's crazier, me or the chickens. Okay, so this girl goes in first. Thanks, Crystal. They are fun. All right. So right there is this girl. And now we can put this one. So now her head's here as well. And that one's still tacky that I pulled out. So she goes in there, covers that up. Too fun. Too fun. Okay. And so remember I did the happy birthday? Remember? I colored that happy birthday. So that's what this is going to be for. So I'm just going to trim my little happy birthday. And we're going to put it on this thing. The little picket sign. So I'm just going to use a couple glue dots. And stick that on here. Happy birthday. And it's going to go here. So it looks like this little girl's holding the sign. So then I know I need to put a dimensional here. And then we pick up our little sign and we stick it in here. Like that. Da 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 da! Only 2 hours later and your card's done. All right, well, it didn't really take that long. But look how cute. Look how cute. And I only have 1 million pieces of dimensional stuffs all over the desk. So here is a cute little card. So here's the one I made earlier that I was looking at. You know, I always have one that I'm looking at. But how cute. Do you love it? Do you love it? So and you can't see, look at this one. So I did it the same way, and these matched up. So I don't even know. But see, they're a little tighter there, and then they go a little further. So if you are a math whiz, you might go, oh, okay, well, it needs to be whatever, whatever. But you pretty much got the gist of it. So I'm sure, you know, but like I said, the card is so cute. I don't think anybody's going to go, you know what, that's off. You know, you have that off right there. So I don't like this card because it's just not quite the right measurement. And if anyone says that, you just go, happy birthday, and you take the card back. So, but I really don't think anybody is going to say, like, because when you're looking at it, you don't really notice it because they're so adorable. But, so I'm just calling it a basket card. And maybe I'm a basket case or doing a basket card, but it's just so fun. You can stick anything in there, you know? But, well, I mean, it's going to look so cute just sitting on the mantle. I mean, oh, I love it. So I love stuff that, you know, has excitement going on when you are done with it and you put it up on the mantle. So now, you probably will have to put it in a big envelope because this won't fit in a regular envelope. But to me, if you're going to give a card like this, you want to give it to somebody so you can see their face. So, I don't know, but that's just, that's today's card, and it took quite a while. I'm so sorry. It took longer than half an hour. But anyways, if you have any questions, make sure you let me know, and I will, oh, this one, oh, this is the one I looked at. Can you see? I actually cut on this one her little feather so that her hand was coming over. I didn't do that on the live, you know, just because it was already too long. But they are fun. So, and then after you get them all the way done, you can add more dimensionals or glue dots, you know, if you want to smush them down a little bit. But I kind of like it to look like a pocket that they're inside. So I don't like it to be too smushy shut. But anyways, so, all right. So I'm glad you enjoyed it. And I will see you tomorrow for my What Ya Making Wednesdays at 2 o'clock Arizona time. And that's in my YouTube channel. So if you are watching this on replay on the YouTube, then you're in the right spot. Otherwise, make sure you head on over to my YouTube channel tomorrow. Okay, so I will see you later, and have a great night, everybody. Bye.